fellow treasure hunting addicts. I'm here going to go over what we got yesterday. I went to 3 different parks, 3 different lives, and just doing something different. Some of you followed me through it, and I appreciate that. I know it's a big chunk out of your day, because that was most of the morning, from 8:30 in the morning until after lunchtime. So I appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. I have to put up right now, let me see, going on my own chat. Let's see, where am I? There we go. And got to find out what I'm doing. I moved up over 2,000 subs yesterday. I don't know what I did or how I did it, but I moved up about 15, 16 subs. So anyway, that's great. So I'm at 2,012 subs right now, which is really cool. And what's it say? I'm at still at 1948. So thanks to you all, I am at 1,948 watch hours and climbing. You're much appreciated. God bless you all. There's my message. Gonna pin that message. There we go. So, did I just see somebody come up here? I did, Jamie. How are you today? Did you go out hunting today? Okay. So, there we go. I got some things yesterday. I didn't really get anything fantabulous, but got some things to go over with y'all. I didn't get much change at all. I did get like 4 dimes and some pennies. Oh, yeah, I probably lost something else there. Got some weird stuff. And I'm going to be going over all of that. I think I got several coppers. That was weird. I got a little interesting thing. I might be able to get a hold of that guy. Just pulling some stuff out here. I got so much little wire out of that one tot lot. Really strange how much little wire is in there. Got a couple of magnets. Got some jewelry parts. This one thing. I looked and looked for the rest of this. I found that one half a chain in that last taut lot. If it hadn't have been for come on, fingers work, for this itty bitty piece of metal, it was actually in this little pearl, fake pearl, but nonetheless a pearl. I know it was in there somehow because I was hunting this. I found this, and right in the hole was this. So this had to come together somehow. Anyway, that pearl and that little piece of metal, part of some kind of jewelry. So I'm pretty happy that I found that. I don't know what I'm going to do with this stuff. It just goes into my kit of jewelry stuff. I might need it someday to repair something. Like I made that earring yesterday. Real simple thing. But yesterday was a cat day. I found, first I found this, which was really cool. Buddy Biggs, good morning. Welcome to my house. But this was really cool. It's really sparkly. It's a pendant. It's not a locket. I thought it was a locket, but see all those heart holes in the back? This is one of those things that a girl would put her favorite perfume in and just put it inside here, and it would be aromatic all day. So really kind of a neat thing to find. And it's got the little ring still on it, but I didn't find the chain anywhere. I looked and looked, swung and swung all around the area, but anyway, this was by the swings, so it probably popped off. You know how when they're swinging and stuff, it just pops off. But so I was pretty happy that I found this, because I was finding things like this, and washers and other things. What do I do with I got to put on my specs here when you start writing long things. Okay. What, you can't metal detect in your suit? We were finding Sharpies, and speaking of Sharpies, I I'll use these. Don't have a pair of tweezers around. I got this in the first park I went to. And I tried to give it to the fire department, but they didn't want it. So I'll dispose of it. But I also got this in that first park. So, and I don't have it with me because I had a recovery yesterday, and there'll be a short coming up today that shows what I found in the recovery, but it was a throwing knife. While I was looking for the throwing knife, I found this knife. Sadly, it's broken right here, but I think I got to get the dirt out of it. Yeah, it still works. So now I got to vacuum. I forgot to clean it. So that's a nice knife. So I was looking, this guy comes up to me as I'm leaving the park, and he says, hey bud, could you do me a favor? I lost my throwing knife. I was throwing at this tree about 4 days ago, and it just disappeared in the grass. So I'm looking, and as usual, he's pointing me in the wrong direction because he's saying he threw it in one direction, but I had a feeling that it was in an entirely different direction behind the tree he was throwing at. So I went in that direction and found this, and then a couple minutes later I found his throwing knife in the same area. So somebody was throwing this knife at the tree and lost it, and so you can tell they were trying to throw it because they broke it here. But that was kind of neat. And just before that, one of my last finds in the park before I was headed for the car and he waylaid me to do a recovery for him, I had found this next to the tree. It's in my live when I found it. And this is sharpened on the edge. And when I was talking to him, I showed it to him, the guy that wanted me to recover his throwing knife. And he says, oh yeah, that was mine. He said, I sharpened it to throw it. And he says, I like throwing things. So anyway, he says, but you found it over there. He says, I left it because I didn't like it. And he says, so you keep it because it's yours now. You found it. So anyway, this is a welder's hammer. So it's for chipping welding. So it's a chipper's hand. You chip away your slag and stuff from your welds. So that's a really cool find, actually, you know. And he just left it because he didn't like it after he sharpened it and tried to throw it. So also, while I was looking for his throwing knife, I found a fork. So silverware is stainless steel. So I can always use stainless steel. If nothing else, I use it in my electrolysis tub. Yeah, he was a grown man. He was in his 40s at least. But you got to remember, parks have become standard for people doing weird things. But anyway, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool when I found it. That was right after I found the needle, and that spooked me a bit. But hey, Bad Idea Labs, welcome to my house. So we had a couple of good finds uh, in that first park. Anyway, we had the pendant, we had the cat pendant, which I thought was a great find, and would have liked to have got another ring or two, but didn't happen. But I did find this pair of earrings, and I'm really sure that they were like supposed to be a mismatched pair. And they were all tangled together. Go back to my live and you see me find them. They were all in a wad. And I had a glove on one hand, and getting them untangled was not so easy. So you guys, I'm reading Metal Detecting with Randy. Good morning. How are you? So Randy's been helping me with my shorts and stuff. And he's done a really good job. It's gotten me quite a few subs over the last couple of weeks since he's been helping me. So I'm really appreciative, Randy. Thank you. So anyway, we got some jewelry. It's nothing really to shout about, but shout about. But it's not often you get to find a pair of earrings, even if they're a mismatched pair. You usually find one earring. That's what happens to me. And then, so we got, it was a cat day because we got the cat pendant here. And then in the last park, I found this clippy. So this one, a little tigress there. Hunting 3 parks, 3 different lives. I don't know why I did that. I just decided to do it and see how it worked. You know, and there was a few of you guys that followed me through the whole day, and I really thank you for that. I know Listerine was there. Good morning, Character Alley. So, you know, Monday, I had a really good day. I found the rings. I had 2 rings, number 59 and number 60. So we're at 60 for the year. And this is some kind of ring, boy. I tell you, I don't know who would wear that ring. I don't know who would wear some of the rings that I find, but this is probably the largest ring. This is the widest ring that I found. It's wider than that one, and silver plated. And this one's stainless steel, but you know, I thought this was really unusual wide ring. And then, but this one's not like a designer ring. It's a Star of David ring. And so, oh, here's the other cat. This one's kind of a little bit spooky, but this is a fingernail that has a cat on it. So yesterday was my cat day. This could almost be a cat, but I think it's a panda. And it was a surface find there. Yeah, the razor blade and The needle, I almost put my knee down on that. It's a good thing I have a knee pad on. When I put my knee down, I have a pad. Then that needle could never stick me, but I was like 6 inches away from it. That's close enough for me. And this razor blade I found while I was hunting for that throwing knife. And that was a strange tree that I was hunting around, because I found not only his throwing knife and recovered it for him, but I did find the other knife. So I found this knife. So, and that's a working pocket knife. So it's broken because they were throwing it at one time. But yeah, I don't know. I want to go back to that park, and then again, I don't want to go back to that park, because that's where I found all the strangest stuff. But in the last park, I even found a plastic bullet. It's, I guess you load this up in a cap gun or something. Yeah, the small ring, let's see, the small ring is a rose. It's gold plated, so I haven't had much luck this year finding gold. Got a lot of silver rings and a lot of gold plated stuff, but the gold has eluded me. So, but it's a pretty little ring. I like the little rings like this. Hey, Lucky James Eller, I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to my house this morning. So, I think this is like a battery, a clip out of something that holds a battery. I think it's some kind of a little clip, but at first I thought it was a little pair of toy pliers or something when I first saw it. That kind of, maybe put it on. Put that in there. Yeah, there, that's probably better. But I thought that was a pair of pliers. But got to be a battery clip. And when I found the needle, what I was going down to pick up was this. I saw this spool of thread there. And then I found the needle right next to it. I did get a couple of interesting things. That I looked and looked for this chain. I found this chain, and let's see. Well, can't show it very well anyway. And I looked and looked and looked for the rest of it, but couldn't find it. So my legend gets whatever's there, you know. That everybody can say what they want. I will never poo-poo another detector, but I will always rant about my legend. You were playing hide and seek with yourself. Nobody ever came looking for you? But, and you got lost, right? Yeah, I fully understand that. If you go out and hide and nobody comes looking for you, you can just lose yourself really easily. And I'm really happy you guys came in to see. Don't forget to hit the like or the dislike before you leave, so I know you were here. So you guys are awesome. I'm here rattling away, and there you are spending your valuable time with me, coffee time. So another thing I found um, in that first park was really good. I found all kinds of things, and I found this fidget. So um, I I've never seen one quite like this before. And it has missing parts, I think. Unless you can, no, I don't think you can switch these. These threaded parts, I'm pretty sure that whatever was on there, somebody removed it for some reason. But there's 3 missing parts. Hey, Kenneth Bird, welcome to my house this morning. We're just talking about all the weird stuff that I find. So this was something I found. Took me a minute to figure out what it was, but you know, those little rubber band airplanes that you can buy that has a prop on them, and you wind them up and fly them out. This is the landing gear off of one of those, I'm pretty sure. So let's see. Yeah, I can see it up here better. I have to find a good spot to show things. Anyway, broken landing gear off of a little toy plane. This I thought was a knob off of a radio, but actually I think it's the center out of a speaker, because look at here. So yeah, I didn't realize that was a magnet, so it's got to be the center out of a speaker. And I thought at first it was some kind of knob off of something. But that's cool. Pulled it out of my bag and it had stuff stuck to it, so it didn't have anything stuck to it when I found it. I've been good. I do have a little bit of a problem going on, but that's something that's going to be ongoing for the rest of my life, I think. When you have circulation problems, you just have problems. So just keep me in your prayers. Did find a paintbrush, and so somebody was being artistic out in the park anyway. But I'm finding these little things. I've found this. I know that's a piece of jewelry of some kind, cheapy jewelry, but it's a ring that got stretched out and something broke. And I thought I was going to get lucky and find something else around it, but I only found this. And this I thought I was going to get lucky and find this. Now, this could be, it was in the same park, but it was like 20 yards away. this pendant loop here, yeah, it's a pendant loop. So it could have gone to this chain here, but they were about 20 yards away, so highly unlikely that they went together, but it could have. I could say that it did. But yeah, but it's really fun to find a chain, because when you find a chain, this is one of the I picked this part up, I'm sure, this portion here, more than this, because this little chain right here, if it was by itself, it would just give my uh, legend clicking noises. It wouldn't even really give a good beep, because that chain is so thin, and I listen for those clicking noises when I'm hunting, and I do get quite a few chains because I do listen for those clicking noises. And each machine has a different sound for different things, and once you find something like a little chain like that, you listen for that noise all the time, and a lot of people will ignore it because they think it's iron, which it's really close to iron, but it's just a little grunt, little click with a grunt. See you later, Randy. Thank you for popping in, Randy. I really appreciate you, dude. Everybody, go see Randy's channel. Randy, Metal Detecting with Randy. If you haven't been to his channel, I know a lot of you know him already, but if you haven't been to his channel, go see Metal Detecting with Randy. He's got some really cool stuff. He has a night camera for animals, a trail camera, and it's really, really awesome stuff. So go see Metal Detecting with Randy. No, they lowered it from uh, watch hours from uh, 4,000 to 3,000 for the watch hours. Yeah, it's not that, uh, and it's really, really hard to get them, especially if you had watch hours a year ago. Those fall off on the 366th day, they fall off. So whatever you got, they minus those. And if you had a really good day a year ago and then you had an okay day now, you'll lose watch hours. They really, I'll tell you what, I don't understand the algorithm. I don't understand how they do it and why they do it. But if I go into my YouTube studios and I go into views in my analytics, right now I have 216,000 views for the last 28 days. I have 98,000 views for the last 7 days. But if I go into watch hours, here, wait a minute. Why is it only giving me views? Content. Okay, they changed it again. Now I'm lost. Okay. That's why I don't pay too much attention to the analytics, because they keep changing it. You never know where to go, what to do. Okay. So, huh. So the watch hours for monetization are still 3,000. I can't find. Well, it won't let me go in. That. Okay, watch time, watch hours. There you go. So, in the last 365 days, my total watch hours are, hang on a second. My total watch hours are 665, or 6,665 watch hours for total for the year. But my my total watch hours that they've given me credit for are 1,948 out of that 6,000. So in the last 28 days, I got 967 watch hours, but a minuscule portion of those 967 watch hours were credited to my monetization hours. So I don't know. I really don't know. I don't understand their. So you look at my watch hours because of you guys. They're climbing up and up and up. So it says I'm getting lots of watch hours, but they're not giving me credit for them. So real time I have gotten 250 new subs in the last 28 days. Yeah, they changed it. I've got to re-educate myself on where to go for things. But views, impressions. Yeah, that just like Randy says, I got to stay out of there because it doesn't make any sense. If I have 6,000 watch hours for the last year and only 1,900 of them are usable for monetization. So I don't know whether I, am doing something wrong, or that's just the way they do it. They just pick and choose which watch hours. I don't know. Yeah, the subs is fantastic. Since Randy's been helping me, I've doubled my subs, and you guys have helped a lot. Hey, Treasure Woman, welcome into my house. So, anyway, since there's a couple of new people here, I'll quickly show the good things that I found yesterday, which was this pendant, this perfume scent pendant, and the chain that I got. Not a perfect chain, but not precious by any means, but it's a chain, and that just shows me when I find this stuff, when I find this little stuff like this, this, like I said, this could have been on that same chain and holding a pendant, but that's a pendant loop. And when I find that kind of stuff, I know I'm not missing anything at all when I am hunting. I'm not avoiding things, and I especially don't avoid these because these can sound like a number of things that you might want to dig up. So, but got some jewels. Some people think this is kind of creepy. I pick up people's broken fingernails, but I got the jeweled one, and I got the kitty cat one. That goes with my cat day. So I got a tiger clippy, and one of the things I haven't shown yet here is this, and I hope I didn't show somebody's address yesterday. Where's my loot? There it is. I want to see if it has a contact on it. And see if they want it back. I'll ship it to them if they want it back, but I found the ID portion to a diabetic's bracelet. So this is something that I might, hey, Happy Chappy, welcome to my house. So I'm going to try today and contact them and see if they want it back. And it's not valuable other than, to them. It's the person's a diabetic and has contact information on it. And these are ID bracelets, so if you get a med bracelet, so I'm going to call them today. I'll let you know if they want it back, and I contacted them because this is something that I can contact them on, and it could be, something they want. So anyway, I don't know how long the bracelet's been down in the park, but we'll get it back to them. So, No, I don't count shorts. The shorts don't count in the total watch hours either. They don't count them at all. So the watch hours there are just in the videos. They don't pull the shorts into it at all. Maybe the first of this year they did, but the shorts, the watch hours on shorts are minuscule, because somebody watches it for 15 seconds. I mean, you'd have to get several million views to make up enough time to get 6,000 watch hours. So, coffee time. But I did think that I got some interesting things, like the welder's hammer. So, even found the owner of the welder's hammer, and he told me he kind of threw it away and said, "Yeah, you found it. You can keep it." And I think that he saw me at that point when he saw me pick up the welder's hammer, and that's when he asked me to go and find his throwing knife as I was leaving the park. And that's when I found this pocket knife while I was looking for his throwing knife. Evidently somebody was throwing this knife at the same tree he was throwing a throwing knife at. And I did get a good fork out of it. Can use that in my electrolysis tub. Well, you'll get there. Jamie, your videos are going to become longer. You're going to start making better videos. You already make great short videos, but you're going to start making better long videos as soon as you just make up your mind to do it, because you will, Jamie, because you're good. Go out and check out Jamie's channel, everybody. If you haven't checked out Blistering Barnacles, go check out his channel. He's got a lot of cool bicycle rides around where he lives in Nottingham, and he's got some cool rock hounding and metal detecting and magnet fishing videos. So go check him out if you haven't already. And check out Happy Chappy too. Go check out, these guys all have great channels. Happy Chappy's got a good channel, awesome stuff. Just go and check him out. You know who I have to go check out, and you guys can do it with me. And you know what? I'm going to just check this out so I can say that I did without. Oops. And then I'll check it out better later. Okay, go check out Treasure Woman's channel, because she's got what looks like some good content. I'm going to have to sit down and watch these videos, because looks like she's got some good beach content, metal detecting. So I'm always looking for a good channel to watch. And Treasure Woman, I appreciate you being here and checking out my live streams, and we're gonna send some people over your way. I just followed her, so you guys go check her out too. $15 hours a day, James, on a game. I've probably been there before. I've probably been there before. I can't find anything else that I can show off because I didn't get a whole lot of everything. Oh, if you didn't see it, I got this pair of earrings, which you don't often find a pair, even if they're mismatched like this. But I can tell this is a pair of earrings. Somebody wore both of them at the same time because they're the same type of rocks and stuff. So anyway, pretty proud that I found a whole pair. Probably only, hey DB, welcome aboard. So I'll show them, got new people here, DB. Yesterday I found this perfume pendant. You put the perfume in the back and scent yourself all day. That I found that was pretty cool. It was sparkly. And I found a pair of earrings. Nothing too much to speak of, but stuff that I found that was pretty good. I did find a part of a chain, which I'm pretty happy with. And something I found that I can possibly return is the ID bracelet. The ID portion to a diabetic's ID bracelet, and I'm going to try and get in touch with them today and see if they want me to mail it back to them. So I'm going to do that right after my stream. You know what? I could call them now and see if I can get a hold of them. I haven't ever done anything like that before because I've never found anything that I could return. Oh, that's skull. Yeah, that I've got two of those. I found one in separate parks, but I reposted that one because I liked it and I thought people like seeing it again. But yeah, those raven skulls are really cool. Yeah, I actually have two of those. Oh, come on. I have two of those raven skulls. Oh, this one's pretty cool. It's got a full skull and it's a little more. This one was broken. The little ring was broken off of it where it hung. But I figured I could probably drill a little hole in the top of that and put the pendant loop in it or something. So anyway, yeah, those are pretty nice. Those are cool finds. Nothing precious, but unusual and yeah, something really unusual that I found in the park. This is 48 grams of 925 silver with gold plate. And that was a really neat one to find. So I have found some really good stuff. It's not anything that would make you any money, unless somebody just really wanted that bracelet and wanted to buy it. But yeah, I've got a lot of really good finds in here. I just sold that 14 karat gold chain with a crucifix because I needed to get rid of some stuff. I had the gold you can always trust to get money for. Some of the things, little things that I find, like little bells and stuff, those are cool. So you're talking about finding earrings, one earring, but this is a white gold earring with diamonds in it, and I didn't find the other one to go with it. But I could sit here and go through all these old things another time. You know, the more I think about it, the more I'm going to try and call this phone number and I'm going to see if they want this back. I'll do that on my live stream. So let's see how that goes. Let's see. Okay. It's so teeny. I had to get my loop out. Okay. We're going to, well, I'm going to pronounce the name right. Valle Corsa. Valle Corsa. Valle Corsa. Valle Corsa. Okay, I'm going to call him. We're going to see. Hello, is this Mr. Valle Corsa?
Yes, it is.
Hi, my name is Greg Catlett. I'm a detectorist, and I found a ID bracelet for Nicholas.
Ooh, okay.
And I found it's just the plate with your information on it. And
Yes.
Are you Nicholas or are you James?
No, Nicholas is my 6-year-old son.
Ah, okay. And I didn't know whether you would like this returned to you.
Yeah, if at all possible, absolutely. He wears a small medical ID. He's type 1 diabetic.
Yes, that's what it says on it, and I thought it might be important. So,
Yes, I appreciate your call.
very seldom do I get a chance to return something I find.
Yeah, I imagine. Where did you find it at, if you don't mind my asking?
At the park,
At the park, okay.
San Antonio Park, I think it was.
Yes, we
Yes.
live right there.
Yeah,
We're at the park daily.
so I can return it to you by mail if you want, or I can bring it out to you sometime. Just
Whatever is easier for you. I believe the ID has our address on it, correct?
yes, it does.
Yeah, if you'd like to mail it or if you'd like to just drop it in the mailbox, whatever is easier for you, I would greatly appreciate it.
Oh, wait a minute. No, it doesn't. It just has your phone number.
Oh, it doesn't have the address.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't have the address. But
I can give it to you. Do you have a pen and paper?
instead of doing that, could you email me the address? That way, I'm broadcasting live right now on my YouTube channel because I wanted to show everybody that was watching me that I was returning something.
Yeah, I would be happy to. Thank you.
Okay.
What's the email address?
You can send it to In.Cognito. It's IN period Cognito period metal period detecting at
In.Cognito.Metal.Detecting.
yeah,
Yeah.
with periods in between, and
Yeah.
then gmail.com.
Gmail. Okay, I will send that over shortly, but I appreciate it. If I needed to get a hold of you, is this number good?
Yeah, you can use this number if you need to get a hold of me at any time.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you calling and offering that. Thank you for doing the right thing, and yeah, it's meaningful to us.
Well, these things are important, and
Yeah.
I'm glad I could do it.
Yep. I appreciate your call.
Thanks, James.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
You too. Bye for now.
Bye.
Okay. So could you guys hear him all right? I don't know whether you could hear him all right. Anyway, his son, Nicholas, is only 6 years old, and so... Oh, we'll get this back to him. So I'll probably just mail it. It's possible I go out there. So anyway, that's cool. That's cool. Love being able to return things, even though, sorry about that, I had to, so we'll get that back to them. And nice. I've been waiting for like an iPhone or something that I could return to people, but this was just as good, or maybe better. Yeah, I think it was better than an iPhone. So anyway, that's a good part of our job, right? Of our hobby. It's, now the kid gets his bracelet back. I think this is silver. Let me, I gotta get a brush. I didn't even think of looking inside it, but oh no, it's not silver. It's stainless steel. That's okay. It's stainless steel. So there you go. DB, thank you for spending your break time with us. Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming in and saying hi, and you got to see something cool. You know, I was asked that yesterday. No, I didn't know Archaeology Mikey. I did know he passed away as of yesterday. I found out he was young. If I remember being told right, he was like 22. So, my goodness. When we get older, mortality sneaks up on us, but when we're young, we're immortal. You know, we don't think anything's going to happen to us, save an accident of some kind, you know. But when things take us at a young age, and it's sad that a person can't live out their whole life. So that was different. Now I gotta figure out if I want to mail it or take it back to the youngin. But that was cool. Jamie says you'll be back in a moment. Well, you guys, yeah, he was. That's really sad. You know, I hate to do it right this minute, but I have a lot of things that I have planned today, and I'd love to sit here and talk some more, but sometimes I gotta go do what I gotta do. You know, life goes on, right? So, Lucky James, thank you so much for coming in. Happy Chappy and Blistering Barnacles and DB and Character Alley and Metal Detecting with Randy, Treasure Woman, all of you guys, you make my day. I know I don't have a huge following, but you guys are huge. Awesome. Thank you so much. And I will be seeing you soon. Lord willing, tomorrow. God bless you all for being my friends online here. And peace. Stay safe. Till next time. Later, Gators.